Hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Keep this little opening off, and I'll see you on the other side. I was requested by about 5 or 6 people to do this today while I was fishing, so hopefully people come in. What's going on? Lauren Director was first this evening, followed by a close second, not first, Johnny Small Pepper. Mike Sampy, what's going on? Scroll. Wendy again, because she says I didn't talk to her earlier. That Fishing Channel, hello. Cold Creek Billy, Big Slim, Star Homestead India, hello. Looks like I go everywhere Wendy takes me. Stephen Sheets, what's going on? Good evening, sir. Gandalf Smith, welcome back. Teresa, hello. Looks like I'm down to the bottom of the list now. Now, I was going to do a fire pit tonight, but on my way home, I decided to get food. It was either fire pit or food. I ended up on food. Sorry about that. Kind of why I didn't go up on Rick's panel tonight. I was hanging out over there, but to put it politely, I was not, I was a lot of cheap beer and a whole bunch of Taco Bell. I ate 12 tacos and a chicken quesadilla. So most of the time there, I was not in the garage and I was not walking around the house. Let's just say that. But I had a good time over there in the chat. But I figured I'd go live by about 10 o'clock because there was a bunch of people asking while I was fishing today. So we'll see. Don't know how long I'll be here. And drop the link just in case it does get going. Let's see here. Invite guest. Copy link. Just in case we get kicking off here in a little bit. More post comment. Sorry, I feel like I always got to talk my way through that. Anyways, it felt good to be on the water today, even though I skunked. It was only the second time I could get out where I actually had the time and the weather was decent enough to tolerate. I didn't think I'd catch anything, but hey, it was worth it. It was worth a shot. The temperature has already dropped almost 20 degrees since I was out there. About yeah, it's dropped 16 degrees since I was out there. Mike gonna blow his shitter apart. Yeah, I felt like I was going to. Taco Bell is no joke. And that's the first time I've had Taco Bell in probably 2 years. I just was driving home and I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I don't feel like cooking. Let me stop off through somewhere. And I'm like, man, I had tacos for a while. And I remember they had those little party pack things. So I went and got the 12 taco party pack and a chicken quesadilla with the fire sauce, hot sauce, whatever the hell it's called. Their hottest sauce. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good for a minute. And I've been drinking these cheap Budweiser since 2 o'clock. So cheers. I'm wondering if Nikki and them are gonna come through. Some of the ones that were saying do it. I already saw Wendy peeking. I can't remember who else it was, but I know there was like 5 or 6. I kept pointing at the chat and highlighting it. But yeah, I'm gonna do a fire pit pretty soon though, because it's nice out there. It's like chilly but warm. Good weather for a fire pit. So I'm gonna do that again pretty soon. What's up, Jefferson? Hello, hello. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, it was a split decision on the way home. I'm like, well, I could spend $20 on firewood, or I could spend $20 on getting me something to eat. I'm starving. I don't feel like cooking, so I went the food route. Cold Creek. I think I caught you in the first round of hellos, but if not, what's going on? Billy in the house. Big Slim. Yeah, I thought I was gonna Taco Bell. If that, it's been a lot. It's been seriously almost 2 years. It's been a long time since I had Taco Bell, but I was just driving. I'm like, I don't want a burger. I don't want fried chicken. I just had fried chicken last night, so I was like, man, I guess I'll just grab some Taco Bell. I was paying for it. I'll probably be paying for it again tomorrow too, before I go to work. Hey, what's up, Randall? I still can't believe you got snow out there in the middle of the desert. That was crazy, man. What's going on, brother? But Files, what's going on? But see, I didn't want no burgers, man, or chicken nuggets or none of that stuff. I've been eating, I eat burgers and chicken wings almost every day at work or after work if I bring them home. And I had some fried chicken last night, so I didn't want any burgers or chicken or none of that. And I don't do Arby's and shit with all that fake ass roast beef. When I get roast beef, I want real roast beef. So went the taco route. Ooh. Taco Bell and cheap beer all day long. Not a good combo, just saying. Good news is I don't have to work in the morning tomorrow. They changed my schedule. I go in a little bit later. So if I wake up and I'm feeling like, ooh, at least it won't be at work. Handle business here first and then get to work. I would have thought Ricky'd been in here by now. He's at the bar. He was texting me saying, hurry up. Maybe he's driving home now, though. I don't know. Let me block my thing real quick. I'm going to block my camera and text him real quick just to let him know I did hit go live just in case. But he might be driving home. I don't know. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Oh, man. I just got indigestion like a mofo, though, with all this. Just like normally, I like to drink a little bit of Fireball with my beer, whatever. Keeps my stomach a little more stable. This beer has me feeling bloated and burpy along with them tacos. I often work on houses without a bathroom, so it's definitely wise to take care of business before leaving the house. Yes. Yes, sir. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Luckily, I don't work too early tomorrow. Like, it's not a 10 o'clock in the morning day where I got to leave the house by 8:30 or 9 because I always like to get there early. But, yeah. If I wake up tomorrow and I'm like, woohoo, Taco Bell coming to pay a visit again, I'm glad I don't work too early. I'm gonna have to start Googling some of these Illinois residents that I've already like sent mail to pretty soon and see how close they are to me. 'Cause I'm gonna try to see if I can make some meet and greets this year too, where I go meet up with somebody in their area, or if they want to come down here and meet up with me. I think that'll be some fun stuff to try to get into this year, as well as showing different spots and trying to get to the rivers and shit. Big Sam says my woman wants to go to Taco Bell. Hey, at least that's a cheap date. Sometimes they want to go to the steakhouse or the lobster house. I'll be glad if my lady says I want to go to Taco Bell instead of the old steak and lobster place. I hardly ever eat fast food. Occasionally, like when I did got the 7x7 and whatever from Steak and Shake. I mean, come on, who could pass up 7 beef patties and 7 pieces of cheese? I had to have that one. But usually, since I cook at work and I get to eat for free at work, I just make whatever I want, bring it home. I eat while I'm there, and then I bring some stuff home. Cook food that's here at the house. So usually, I don't mess with fast food and takeout. And I rarely go to restaurants, but I knew I wasn't gonna feel like cooking by the time I got home, and I just said, "Ah, hell with it." So I stayed out there for about another half hour to see if I could get a bite. Nope, nothing doing. I'm hoping. I'm hoping April has better weather. I took off the vacation time the same time I did last year. Last year, I ended up with ice pellets and crazy, stupid weather. I'm hoping not this year. I don't think I've been to a Taco Bell since I actually saw the grade D meat. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember when there was actually a thing on the news about it or something like that. One of those like Datelines or some shit. I don't know. Somebody did something on their meat one time, and it's technically the worst grade beef you can get away with legally selling. I remember that long time ago. I remember seeing something about that. They were basically, I don't know if they've upgraded since then or anything, because sometimes people do, but yeah, I remember seeing something on TV. You know how they do those little like exposés of restaurants and stuff, and there was a thing on Taco Bell serving the worst beef you can technically get away with selling. That was forever ago, though. Who knows? Because I remember that's like McDonald's. They used to always be like, "Oh, 100% pure beef." Then they got busted out for using pink slime, and then now it says now 100% pure beef. It's what they used to always say. Now they're trying to say, "Oh, it definitely is now. We're good now." Like, nah, man. I don't eat McDonald's. I haven't eaten McDonald's since I was a teenager. Jefferson says I saw it. It was right on the box. Dang. What did you do? Work there, or you saw it like in the parking lot while they was unloading the truck. You're in the drive-thru and saw a grade D and said, "Nah, never mind," and drove away. Be like she had some grade D eggs or something. Just happened to be in the parking lot. Yeah. So I thought maybe seeing wheeling in the big old dolly full of beef boxes that says grade D. Yeah, I don't know how they marked it. I just know that whatever that thing was, that expose where they were busting them out, they said is like the worst beef you can, sell. But hell, they put so little in there, it probably don't even matter. I was surprised when I opened them tacos this time because, like I said, it's been a few years since I've been there. I opened a taco and they used to kind of be full. Man, this thing had like a thin layer. I mean, like a layer like this thick across the bottom, and it had like 4 shreds of lettuce and maybe about 10 little pieces of shredded cheese. I'm like, what the hell is this? This ain't a taco. They don't feel on like they used to. I remember back in the day when I go there and get that, I think it was a 10-pack back then. See, now it's a 12-pack. It used to be a 10-pack. And I'd go there and they be filled. They were filling. I ate all 12 of those and my quesadilla before I finally started feeling like, ooh. Even the quesadilla wasn't much. I opened it up with the hot sauce and the quesadilla. I'm like, man, it was like 2 chunks of chicken per strip of the quesadilla. A couple of them might have had 4 chunks of chicken in there. It's mostly cheese. But hey, it was all right. Filled me up. Yeah, they weren't stuffed like they used to be. Just like I remember their burritos used to be real stuffed, but I haven't had one recently, so I don't know. But I'm assuming if they've cut way back on the tacos, I bet their burritos ain't that good either anymore. Well, they never were good, but at least they were filled. Those tacos, if I scraped all the meat out of 3 tacos, I probably could have made 1 taco. It was mainly shell, basically. Like I said, it don't help that I've been drinking since like 2 o'clock. Also, I've done had like 8 of these tall boys. That's got my stomach feeling bloated like a mofo. What's going on? B and C Garden dropping by. Hello, hello. Now, see, I might have to check you out fully. You got gardening, experiments, homesteading, and baking. I might have to come by and check that out a little closer. I like that. That's a lot of good stuff. What's going on? Thanks for peeking in. Looks like I got some lurkers going on right now. It says 13 awesome people right now. Jefferson and VC is the only one to say something recently. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, do me a favor, BNC. Type the word, all one word, all lowercase. Check me out. That way my Nightbot will drop your link, and I'll remember to come check you out tomorrow. Just type check me out, all one word. I always watch my replays, and I check people out that came and hung out, but when my Nightbot triggers at it also, I save it, and I'll remember to come check you out. Might be my fault since that's the cases. Since that's the what? Well, now you got to wait a minute because Off the Hook beat you. You got to wait 90 seconds. I have a cooldown timer on it. What's going on, Ted? You have to wait like 90 seconds. Ted beat you to it. What's going on, JSP? Or if somebody wanted to grab the link for you and drop it. But yeah, if not, just wait a minute. It's got a 90-second cooldown timer. Ted jumped right in front of you on that one. How's it going, bro? Thank you, Ted. Appreciate it. Good, and I'll highlight it too. That way when I'm watching, it'll pop up on screen just in case my chat replay ain't ready. Sometimes when I go to watch it, the chat replay is not ready yet. Speaking of which, drop this out there again. Anybody's feeling froggy, feel free to jump. Lauren Directo, Pontoon Jody, my CFF, Whisker Dreams. I just dropped it, buddy. I saw the count going up, so I figured that there was a few people here who might be those that regularly pop up here. Still at the bar, huh?
Yep.
Rock out, brother.
I said the same, but I believe it, yeah.
Hey, he just dropped out. Hey, Kim Burris, how's it going? He just fell out. Now he's coming back up.
Wait. There you go.
Got the buddies with you.
I mean,
What's up, y'all?
It's too hard to even stop, man. It's too hard. Yeah, here. Should be perfect. You're live. You're live on YouTube.
Cheers, fellas.
It says cheers. It's Angela. That's me? Yeah. Everybody. Hey, guys. I love you.
They're like, fuck that dude. Give me a beer.
Hey, we love all these guys. I feel sorry for you right here. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. I don't know. We used to do something.
Ricky Bobby and the crew.
Miss your dude. Oh, no.
Hey, Jody.
Oh, Jody.
Howdy.
He's got the finger over here. Oh, my God. I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Hey, that's my type of dude on the end.
Yeah. All right, Angela. All right, you got it.
How you doing, Jody?
I like it.
She's got her soda.
Going now. That's why I love it.
Hey, I know the tricks when you dump out the soda and fill up something else. Just kidding. There's sometimes I go to somebody's channel and I know they don't do that type of thing, so I'll have a coffee mug instead.
Yeah.
Let's just say I don't drink coffee.
I don't either. Okay.
Hey, you want to show off your awards again?
Oh, my whiskers.
Do you have them by you? Yeah, let's see them whiskers.
I think they're still here. Yeah. Let's see. Bam.
Booyah! Look at them twins.
That's right. This is the female angler.
Best female angler of the year.
And then I'm actually most proud of this one.
Yes. That's an
Because
amazing one right there. That's an amazing one to get.
that's a
Bam.
community one. That's the one
Best.
everybody
Yeah.
who's come together and helped me win. Fished on the show, hosted, chatted watched. I mean, that's a community win right there.
Yep.
Wait, it ain't just my win.
No, that's a whole show win. Yeah, you're right. Because if it's not the best live, like there ain't gonna be people there watching. There ain't gonna be people joining you. So that's an amazing one. And yes, it represents everybody that's been there.
Yep. Yep, sure has. Everybody who's ever been.
But it's still you to put it on.
Well, it's still
it was like your concept, you put it together.
It's still a community effort.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep. Is that apple juice?
Yeah. He's drinking apple juice and I don't know what he's getting ready to do to it. What are you doing over there? Oh, probably salt. Some kind of salt for the beer.
Oh.
Some people like to sprinkle salt additives to the beer to keep it from going flat or whatever, but my beer never goes flat.
I tasted one time and spit it out.
I did at first. I wasn't a beer drinker at first. What's going on, Wendy? River Rat? Hello. I used to just be strictly a booze guy. But one time I ended up at a little college frat party thingamajob, and all they had was kegs of beer on top of kegs of beer on top of kegs of beer. So I grabbed a pitcher, I filled the pitcher up, and I chugged the whole pitcher. After that, I'm like, okay, I can drink beer. Back at you, Ricky. I think you're saying he loves you, Jody.
Howdy. I just figured
he
that
muted himself because he's at the bar.
Since of me learning to like alcohol, as old as I am. I mean, it's an acquired taste, so why make myself like it?
Yeah. That's like me and coffee. Like I tried kind of like you said. I tried coffee once. Mm-hmm. It was one of the most awful things I ever tasted in my life. I said, no, I'm not drinking coffee no more. Because if I have to add milk and sugar and cream and hazelnut and all that jazz to it, that little thing that should have cost me $1 a cup now costs me $3 a cup. No, I'm not drinking it.
And it ain't healthy for you anymore. I've had
Jody said, Wendy says, check the radar because these storms are bad.
It's been.
I don't know if you've looked yet.
Like Friday night, I'm supposed to have 40 miles an hour gust of wind. How am I going to fish in that? You can't. I may bank fish, but I ain't going to catch nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy from the bank too when it's windy like that because it'll bow your lines even if you try to tighten them down or to keep bowing your lines and dragging your baits along. And
you can't cast.
Sometimes tangling you up. You try to cast, and it's a hot mess.
Yeah. Once you get your lines out, you have to leave them.
Yep. And you try to hit the hole where you know they're at, like, oh, that's that hole I always catch them. You throw them there, and they just slowly drag no matter what. I don't care how much weight you put on there. That's gonna drag some.
I got a really.
Is that the moonshine, Ricky?
Go to. But homeless people live there, and I can't fish it overnight by myself because I'm afraid they'll mess with me. It ain't safe.
Yeah,
that's definitely catch flatheads
been a problem this year, it seems like.
Yeah, I could definitely catch flatheads there, but it's not worth a safety issue.
Well, stay safe over there, Wendy and Jody, and anybody down there in the Tennessee area that's got them storms coming through.
Yeah.
She says the lightning's crazy and it's going to last till 5 a.m. The storm front is coming through.
I'm an hour north of Wendy. I'm almost in Kentucky.
Hey, Glacier.
Yeah, I'm up on the mountain, and she's down in the valley, kind of like.
Well, see, how would that affect it? I would think it'd almost be worse up because you're closer to the because lightning and all that stuff usually affects the highest region.
It ain't coming.
Like if you got a telephone pole next to you and you got a big old storm, it's going to strike that pole before it strikes you. But if you're the tallest thing in the field, it's going to strike you. So I would think if you're up higher, your storms would be worse.
I don't get storms like she does where I live.
Oh, okay. Hey, 252.
There's like you can be driving and see like snow and rain, and there's like I don't know what it is. It's like I'm in a snow globe, and when you cross that part of the land on the road, the temperature changes there too. You can feel it in your vehicle. It's very weird, and the weather is a lot worse on that when you cross that part of the road. It's instantly a lot worse weather.
So it's probably just a line. Kind of like think about it like fishing in the river when you got that seam going this way and then you got that slack water next to it.
Yeah.
It's probably the same thing.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know what it is, but it's you can physically see it driving to it. Snow will stop right there.
Yeah. And turn in the rain.
No, my side of the county it'd be perfect weather, but you can see the snow start right there and you drive right into it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the craziest thing I ever saw was one time it was severely like raining and pouring and thunderstorming in my front yard. Went to the backyard, total sunshine.
Yeah.
And it stayed that way. The weather pattern that was going through, whatever happened, it just stayed that way. My backyard never got wet. My front yard damn near looked like it was going to be a tornado. It was crazy.
I've seen it like that. Where I live, I can hear the rain coming across the woods and the mountain. Like if I'm out in the yard, I got time to get in the house before I get wet because I can hear it falling as it's coming towards me.
That's crazy.
That's just where it's so quiet up here.
Yeah, I remember I've only been through Tennessee once because I've only pretty much left Illinois only once in my whole life as far as on a trip. I went to St. Louis a couple of times on field trips at school.
Yeah.
And a couple other places like that. But me and my lady and the kids went down to Florida a couple of years back. So yeah, we drove through Tennessee. It was just flat though when I went through there. So we only went through one small little part of it though. The trip we were on kind of was like we were in there for like maybe an hour max, and then we were out of there.
Yeah.
Went down and we stayed in Georgia because it was cheaper, or Alabama. I don't know whichever one it was. The one that's right next to Florida in that Panhandle area. We stayed. Yeah. So I think it was Georgia. We stayed in Georgia as far as sleeping, but we would travel to Florida every day from there because it was only a couple hours to get farther and farther into Florida for the 2-week vacation we took.
Yeah.
But money wise, it was just so much cheaper to stay in Georgia.
Yeah.
And pay for gas to get across.
Last 2 times I went to Florida for vacation, it's been awful. The waters had that red tide crap in it, and everything was dead. And
oh yeah,
I mean, because
we didn't.
I rent like beach house. Well, not a beach house. I rent like where I can fish from it, like on a bay or a canal, and there wasn't no fish to catch. There's all dead.
I was sad because I didn't get to go fishing.
Yeah.
Like it was a family vacation. We went down there. It was during the 4th of July weekend was when we went down there, and we went to 3 or 4 different beaches. I had never seen the ocean in my life, so it was fun for me. I got to swim in the ocean and stuff, and I got to see some, aquatic life down there and stuff, and I got to see other people bringing in fish that were surf fishing from the beaches, and it was a good time. Then we watched the fireworks over the water at Orange Beach.
Yeah.
So it was a good time. Now, I will say the funny part is, though, that's where I bought my ugly stick.
Really?
That big ugly stick that I have. I actually bought it at a Walmart in Florida thinking, oh, if I get the chance to do some fishing, but I never did. We stayed busy just, hanging out and doing the beach thing. And But yeah, I didn't get to fish.
The rods are better down there because you've got the ocean part of it, you know?
Yeah.
They're better than like the
Yeah,
rods.
that's hell. That's been probably almost damn near 10 years. I mean, both the kids were young. Yeah. It's been about 10 years, maybe
Yeah.
7 at the earliest. But it's probably been damn near about 10 years since I've had that rod.
Like sport thing or whatever. A foreign thing.
The camera angle looks funny. All I'm seeing is man boobs. He was standing next to you, and I saw man boobs. That was it.
I'll mute it.
Sorry to talk about your buddy.
Wrong twins.
Right, the wrong twins. That was funny. Tim Burris. Ricky giving us a tour of the bar. Man, that bar is pretty empty considering. Looks like a nice bar, but where's everybody at?
It's Wednesday, ain't it?
Man, they rented out the bar to themselves to party. That's what it is. That's a nice looking place there, Ricky. I see why you hang out there, man.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been in a bar.
Ricky, if you didn't see that, Wendy said hello to Ricky and friends. Ching Ching, what's going on? Oh, Ricky said hello to, Wendy said hello to Ricky and friends. I highlighted it. Lauren.
I ain't never gonna get over this cold.
Yeah, it seems like you had it for what, a couple weeks now. It seems like.
They told me Monday.
Anytime I heard you,
it's in my lungs.
Oh man, it gets worse once it gets down in here. Because if it's just your throat tickle cough, that's completely different than your lung cough. That's way worse. Get well, girl. Get well.
I know.
Hey, Lordies.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
You know, living the dream at Applebee's.
It looks like a step up above Applebee's at least.
It's not.
You got Ricky to come in there and entertain y'all.
What? What'd you say?
I said, at least y'all got Ricky there to entertain y'all.
Well, I got finished cleaning now.
Yeah, she's got fish cleaned up.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Have a good one.
Yep.
What is the name of that place?
Applebee's.
No, it's not.
Yes,
what the hell? I ain't never seen no Applebee's look like that.
Yep.
We still got the classic old little stupid horseshoe bar, and like it don't look like that. I was being a smart ass when I said it's a step up from Applebee's. Our Applebee's don't look like that around here.
It does around here, but yep.
Damn. All right, I'm moving.
You're living in the wrong place, Mike. Hey,
when
Jody.
you say Rick's a pimp at Applebee's. Hey, John Wiggs, what's going on, brother? No, I'm sorry. That I have never seen an Applebee's that look like that. We still got the basic old school neighborhood bar and grill Applebee's, like their first designs.
Yeah,
when you walk in, it's got that little bitty horseshoe bar, and it's got the same table setups. Every restaurant I've been in ever for an Applebee's,
I didn't like this
it's always the same setup.
Oh yeah,
it don't look like that.
We don't like this.
Huh. She's busting out the catfish hat. I'm busting out the precision hat.
Well, I gotta let this play out. Yeah. I love some Foo Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, we're done.
Yep, we're done.
But yeah, I've seriously never seen an Applebee's look like that. That's funny as heck.
Yeah.
Oh, she got the LG badge sticker on the hat, or is that
Oh,
his
yeah.
hat?
That's his hat.
Oh, he's got the hats now.
Hey, good job,
Oh yeah, that's
Jody.
actually that's the same damn hat as this. I can tell, except
Okay.
for this is the fish is the one. Yeah,
I'm the same way too.
I reckon we're
yeah.
ready to go.
Oh yeah. If you didn't hear, I was checking into, like I said, I was checking into doing my own printing and stuff. I have another piece of equipment I have to get though is an inkjet printer because I don't want to do the plastic stuff. Yep, there it is. Awesome.
Yeah. Nice, Jody. Real nice.
Bobcat gave me
Yeah.
that. And he gave
What do
me
they
a
call it?
Bobcat hat for Christmas.
The vinyl. I don't want to do the vinyl printing because when I looked into it, that vinyl printing kind of looked like a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna go the inkjet route where you do pressing through the Teflon on hot through the ink printer thing instead of that vinyl where you got to
Yeah.
peel the vinyl off.
Yeah.
I've been investigating it. I've been watching some YouTube videos on it. I just Googled on YouTube. I just searched printing your own T-shirts, and I started watching. And I saw all the different styles, and I think I'm gonna go with the inkjet version. I still can't believe that's an Applebee's. I ain't never seen no damn Applebee's look like that. I'm cracking the fuck up. Excuse my language.
Oh, they're griping because we ain't left yet.
Oh, I know how it is, Wendy. When the storms get bad around here, I'm watching because I've been in a couple tornadoes in my life, and I kind of get freaked out when it starts going crazy, and I'm like eyeballing that weather like a mofo.
Hey, Jody, you scared me the other day when you walked up behind me and grabbed me.
I
You
tried.
did.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie.
I didn't know who grabbed me. So, yeah.
Yeah. I know I got you.
Yeah, you
You
did.
snuck up and goosed them, huh?
Oh, yeah, she did. She did. Yeah.
You're my girl.
Hmm. I got a Freddie rod and stuck Chris Lee in the tail end with it.
Yeah.
Telly just looked at me.
Did it.
Yeah.
But it was nice seeing you again, Jody.
You too.
Yeah.
I wish I could have talked more.
Yeah. I know you had your problems with, with your sinus and cold and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I get this way. I've got pneumonia 3-4 times like this before.
Oh, shit.
Like I can be, if I get cold, my nose starts running.
Yeah.
That's what triggers it.
Okay.
And it like if I've been on vacation and did this before. It's too cold in the hotel room.
Yeah.
And got me sick.
Okay.
Voice.
Hey, where'd you stay while you was in there in Louisville? Oh, come on, Jody.
What?
I knew you stayed somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She slept on her pontoon.
No, she didn't. No.
I know. I'm just trying to say.
I stayed at the casino the first night.
I was 2 days. I was there 2 days by myself.
Was you?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I came in Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah.
I stayed at the casino Thursday night, and then I was gonna go home Friday night.
Right.
And James was there, and he said I could stay with him, so I stayed with him Friday night.
Right.
And then David, he'd had back surgery and he was in horrible pain. So they
Yeah.
left early Saturday. And then I went to the car and took a nap. And he called me and he left his wallet at Outback. And
Oh,
if I go pick it up for him. So I left early because I was feeling bad anyway. And
right.
I went on and got his wallet and brought it to him.
Okay. Well, I think they want us to leave.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lightning gets to me now too when I got all this metal in my body.
Yeah. I know.
I don't think it draws electricity, but just because it's there, it's in the back of your mind.
Oh yeah.
I got metal all through my left side of my body. So when it's lightning like crazy, I'm like, let me get out of here.
Yeah. I do too, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Shark Home Brewing? Hello, hello.
So,
Hey Jeff. I'll see you tomorrow night.
I'll see you, brother.
All right. Oh, I would.
oh.
Stay home and be safe.
Oh, I will. I will.
He says, I love the thunder and rain, but it's the lightning.
Bye.
Yeah, the lightning.
See you, brother.
The lightning is the dangerous part.
Hey, he's saying bye.
See you, brother.
Have a good night, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Chicago.
It's good hanging out with you, man.
Yeah. Tell him bye.
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 Mm. Yep.
Is that your Wednesday night, buddies?
Yeah.
John. Hey, no BS. What's going on?
Hey, Travis.
Well, there ain't but 2 cars left there in the parking lot.
Ricky be shutting her down.
Yep. And Jeff's. My truck and Jeff's. Oh, Lord.
I think I'm about done for the night. I'm about to go.
Oh, you ain't, Jody. Shit.
All right, Jody.
My chest is hurting, so yeah, I'm gonna go lay down.
Yeah, you need to get some rest and get better.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, she sounded rough, our cat calling.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hopping up.
You're welcome.
Have
Thanks
a good
for having me.
night.
Bye, everybody. Get home safe, Ricky.
I will. I ain't got far to go.
Yeah, that happened to me one time too, Wendy. Well, it didn't fall right in front of me, but I was driving and I come around the corner and it's kind of a sharp corner, so you don't really have much room once you come around the corner. As soon as I came around, there was a big tree across the road. And I had to slam on my brakes. It kind of slid a little bit, and I was like, whoa, what the heck? Just came from the lake catching skips, and then went to catfish, caught 2 channel cats in the rain. Awesome. I went today. It was only the second day I got out there, and I skunked.
Yep.
What's up, Steve Loke? Hello, Troy. Scroll. Everybody saying hello to each other right there. Gypsy and the Wigs. All right. But yeah, I finally got out today. It felt great to be out there for a couple hours. I skunked, but man, it felt nice sitting out there. Have you tried anything like honey and stuff like that to at least soothe your throat? I know that won't do nothing for your chest, but it might make your throat feel better. like that hot tea with honey in it. It'll kind of coat your throat and at least make your throat feel better.
Yep. I'm going home to
Sleep
finish off
technically is
that
the best
jar of
medicine.
shine.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were shaking at me. I was like, is that jar? See, what kind of Applebee's you got? They let you bring your jar of shine in there too? I'm
Oh,
moving.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
try that shit in the Applebee's here, they will boot you out.
No, Jeff brought that jar in there to them two Italians. Oh, it's something else there. I'm telling you, they didn't know what the hell they was drinking.
That's a regimen right there, Jody. And popsicles. I'm telling you though, man, some tea and honey. Usually when I get a sore throat or anything, from because I do this too much, if my throat gets to going too crazy, I'll make some hot tea, pour some honey in it.
Yep.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I put a little bourbon in there too. I finish off the hot toddy, but it usually will clear up any throat issues, soothe the throat. Hey, what's going on, JB? Hello, hello. No BS wants to know where you was fishing at, Ricky.
Do what?
Travis wants to know where you was fishing.
Oh, shit. Hang on.
Oh, there went the phone.
Yep. It's laying in the dash there. I fished at James River and Kerr Reservoir.
Hi, Wendy.
Well, that bar ain't closed yet.
I hope that weather blows right over y'all and everything's good in the morning. Hopefully y'all don't get a crazy soaked weather this year too, where everything's too wet to plant properly and grow properly. No BS said, "Oh yeah, where the big fish are. Nice."
Yep. Yep.
Uh-oh, does that mean we got trouble during the Daisy Dudes? We already know who's getting the biggest fish?
Yep. There you go. Yep.
We already know who's winning biggest fish. Oh,
There you
snap.
go. Yep.
And supposedly best costume, but we'll leave that for the judges.
Oh, I'm going to get that too, Mike. You know that.
Oh, Ricky said he's taking half of the prize pool money.
That's a fact, dude. Yep. Oh.
Yep, no BS. There is some monsters up there.
Oh, yeah. There's some good fish there, Kerr.
Quit lying, Jody.
Okay.
She says Travis
What?
said he wanted to enter the Daisy Dudes.
Oh, hell, he can't do it.
By the way, it's the Daisy Dudes, not
Yep.
Dukes.
Yep.
Yes, that is true. They gotta want to eat, but see, we're gonna be doing this in late July or early August.
Yep.
Fish are gonna be eaten. Yeah, I know. I know she was fibbing.
Lord, Lord.
When you said you've been trying to butter her up for the competition for the best costume.
Yep, I have. I sure have.
He's been sending her preview pics. Come on, you know you like this.
Oh Lord.
I'm too sexy. I drive everyone crazy and Daisy dudes.
Oh, yeah. You just don't know what I have right now. So,
We still got to get this list together because I know there's like at least 6 or 7 people that said they definitely want to, but then there's a few that like
yeah.
they're like, oh yeah, I'd do it, but I don't know. I know John Orlier is one of the backup plans. He says if I'm off and I got time, I'll be in it. But also like CFM up there in Canada, he said he would do it, but like I don't think that's been locked in. There's been about 5 or 6 people that are definitely said they're locked in, but yeah, we still need to get people to actually text me, or except for you, I know you're in it for sure, but there's some people that
Oh yeah.
like they need to really confirm it before we get there. You know, we still got what, 4 months, 5 months, whatever, so it's still a ways out, but I just wish the prize list would quit growing. Pretty much all the new prizes that have been added is going to be for chat, because I've already kind of mapped out how the anglers are going to get their money. Everything from like biggest fish, most species, overall winner, best costume, second best costume, blah blah blah. I've already mapped out the $500 cash for that, kind of. But there's all these other things that people keep saying, hey, I want to give. So I've been throwing that as a chat prize for people that are in chat that day. But yeah, we definitely need to get together pretty soon and do a confirmation thing on that. So once I do the first video, I'll probably say, if you are in it, comment on this video or get a hold of me so I can like really confirm it and get it locked in. Because I mean, hell, it could be a 2-day event if more people eventually say, yeah, I want in it too. It could be like a 2-day event. I'm kind of hoping it'll just be a 1-day event, just to get it done and get the first one out of the way, and then determine if we're going to do this every year. Like it seems to have a lot of hype. I don't care what people say about it. There's been a lot of people talking about it. Some trying to trash it, whatever, but a lot of people interested and cracking up and thinking it's going to be funny as hell. So, and that's what it's about, being funny, and then it's going to go. There's going to be charity is going to be getting money too. So, yeah, definitely going to have to start locking it in here pretty soon so I can make the first full video about what it really is and what the rules are and how the money breakdown is going to go. Because 500 cash, you know, was a lot. I wasn't expecting that. And then all these other prizes that people are like, hey, I'm going to throw it. So it's become it's still like 5 months away, and it's already become like, holy crap, this prize list is crazy, and the money for the anglers is crazy. Jefferson says, just being in the chat will be prize enough. Hope I'm not working so I can see it live, but not likely. Yeah. Trust me, there will be a lot of little clips and shorts and videos out of that tournament, I'm sure. There's going to be a lot of stuff to cut up and put out as side, you know, videos and whatever for those who miss it and don't feel like watching a whole live. I think I'm probably one of the only people that are goofy enough bastard to sit there and watch an entire live replay sometimes. Some others might do it, but I do it quite a bit. Or at least I'll watch like an hour. Like if it's a 3 hour long live, I might watch about an hour of it and then maybe skim through some, depending on what kind of live it is.
Oh yeah, they will. Yeah.
I will be. It will be a sight for sore eyes that day.
Oh no.
Hey, RR, what's going on, brother? Yeah, it's definitely gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be fun. I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. I
Oh yeah.
for those who are like, oh, that's terrible.
Mike is
Oh, that's gonna get you off YouTube. No, it's not. There's not gonna be anything against the YouTube standards. Not one single thing. So
right.
it's gonna be legit and it's gonna be funny. I just hope
It's
there's a
all
whole
gonna
bunch
be
of
fun.
fish.
Yep.
Well, that depends. Right now it's 11 my time, so it's probably 12 your time. That would make it Thursday technically. But as
Yep.
of what today was, it was Wednesday. But as of midnight, it will be Thursday. Yeah, Wendy said Wednesday for 5 minutes. That's what I said when I looked at the time because I want to answer, properly. I'm like, well, it's almost Thursday. Pepper beef. Oh, I love pepper beef jerky. You know what? I have a food dehydrator. I need to start making myself some jerky again. I used to do that. I would buy like carne asada steak style strips, and I would grind black pepper all over it, soak them in some hot sauce for about a day or two. Let that really marinate in there. Whoops, he just dropped out. And then I would dehydrate them. Spicy black peppered beef jerky, fire, good stuff. All right, I'm gonna go pay that parking meter and then drop the link again. See if he wants to come up. I think he was getting out of the car there and signal drop. I'll be right back. Considering I've been drinking these since freaking 2 o'clock this afternoon, I'm surprised I lasted that long. An hour before my first parking meter break. What? Drop that again just in case you need it again. I don't know though. I don't know where I missed while I was gone. I can't afford to do jerky now. I just make the meat. Well, yeah, I got that food dehydrator. I need to use that more this year too. Drying out herbs and spices and stuff like that. Some fruits and vegetables. Make little snacks and trail mix out of. Make some more beef jerkies. I haven't done that in a while. I might come up if I can, but dogs ain't liking this storm. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. Oh, you gotta be safe, take care of yourself and the dogs. Yeah, usually the dogs don't like bad weather at all. Like most dogs don't. That's why they make them little, what do they call them, thunder jackets or whatever. Hey Dallas, what's going on, brother? When he has 20 dogs under the bed. Hey Laura, thanks for peeking in and out on me. I appreciate that. I'll let that one go, Wendy. What did I miss there? Let's see. Oh, I dehydrate everything. Yeah. Jefferson. See, I didn't see that one right away, or I would have got on that one too. I said something probably a little sarcastic, like, "Can you remind me? Dehydrate means to take all the juice out, right?" Or something like that. Dogs and drawers. That's the underlying title of the Daisy Dudes. Oh lordy. Well, I hope Ricky's all right. I hate when people signal drops like that and you don't know what's going on. His car was beeping like he was reaching his destination and he was turning into the house and all of a sudden just dropped out. Dry weenies. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Wendy. Hey, Lauren's on a lunch break at work. Enjoy your lunch. I can't eat no more. I already ate 12 tacos and a quesadilla. And it was poor quality beef, poor quality chicken, generic fast food. Ooh, I was hurting for a minute. Yeah, what's for lunch, Lauren? I remember sometimes when all around Sarah would do her lunch breaks at work, she would say, "Let's eat some grass." She'd be eating a salad. All kinds of people getting all kinds of premieres and lives popping up there in the background. Rice noodle with pork chop. Nice. Hey, Homestead, what's going on? Hello. I actually love noodles, all different types of noodles. I need to start eating more of them again, go on a high starch diet probably with how much weight I've lost the past couple of years. Probably need to jack up some protein and some starches. What do you call them? Carbs. Get a high carb diet going. Pretty much. I even like the generic noodles. What do you call the ramens? The fake ramens? They're not really ramen. They're not. But I even like those. They call them they also call them quick noodles. Dallas is eating a box of ho-hos. Hey, that's probably better for you than the 12 Taco Bell tacos I had earlier. I had 12 Taco Bell tacos, 6 hard, 6 soft, and a chicken quesadilla. I bet the whole box of ho-hos will be healthier for you than what I ate. Oh, Kim made some homemade noodles a lot. Awesome. Yeah, nothing beats a homemade noodle. I put cheese and meat in them. You know what I do with mine? I almost make a fake casserole or a faux casserole if I want to sound fancy. I like using a cream of mushroom or a cream of chicken or a cream of whatever soup and some vegetables and like you said, a little bit of meat in there. I drain my water. I'll cook the noodles and I drain my water. Throw the noodles back in the pan. I'll throw a can of cream soup in there. I'll throw some vegetables that I've cooked, and sometimes I'll throw a little bit of extra meat in there as well. Something like some bacon or chicken chunks or something like that. And finish it off with a little bit of cheese on top. So it's basically almost like a fake casserole. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Duggar? Jody's got a question there for you. No BS. Rods and pin reels. What's up, Duggar? Traps. I should go in and ask if they got ding dongs and ho hos. Oh, Lordy. Installing a stripper pole in the RV and listening. I was just wondering what. Wait, Jefferson. There he is. All right. Yeah, I thought so. I was hoping so, man. That signal dropped, and I heard the car beeping, like it sounded almost like a GPS going ding, ding, ding. I'm like, then your signal dropped. I'm like, I hope he got home. And I'll drop the link if anybody wants to pop up for a little bit. I still got a little while before I'm gonna take my butt to bed. Let's see, what time is it? 11 o'clock? Yeah, I can hang out probably at least another half hour, maybe a little longer if I still got one more beer left. Still can't believe I've been drinking these since 2 o'clock. But I had a good time out there fishing, so. There's the famous little kitchen counter.
Oh yeah,
Welcome back.
yeah. I lose you about 2 miles from my house. So yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. It was like I heard a bing, bing from the car and whatever, and I saw you.
Yeah.
It looked like you were starting to turn. I thought maybe you were turning in a driveway or something, and all of a sudden it just dropped.
Oh yeah. I lose you about 2 miles.
Yeah.
I have no signal at all.
That's the only thing I don't like about Lake Taylorville area. Sometimes there's a lot of nice places I like to go there, but there's no signal at all. Like my
Yeah.
5G won't pick up.
Yeah.
My obviously Wi-Fi is not going to work.
Yeah, not unless you can hook to somebody's Wi-Fi. It's local.
What was that?
Not unless you can hook to somebody's Wi-Fi that's local around you. You
Yeah,
don't have theirs locked.
but they usually have password. They usually have the passwords on there.
Yeah.
Like it has a little lock symbol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Wendy. But yeah, I remember one day I went out there and I took a wrong turn and my GPS wouldn't kick back in because I couldn't get no signal at all. So the GPS wouldn't load. I'm like, where the hell am I at?
Yeah.
So I just went driving back a few roads and back and forth. I'm like, all right, I recognize that road. And I turned and I eventually got my GPS to kick back in.
That's all you can do, Mike.
Hey, what's going on, Duggar?
What's up? Well, did you catch anything? Did you ever get anything? You
Hell
hadn't
no.
caught shit when I was there.
Yep.
Well, that's just wrong.
I still can't
Damn
fish worth a
Yankee
lick.
fish doing you like a. You've been watching. You've been taking too many pointers from John Parker.
Yeah.
Apparently,
that's right, Duggar.
even Adventure of Little Rock couldn't catch a bluegill, so they ain't ready yet over there.
What? You put shame on the little rod too?
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
I had Little Rod over there, and I was fishing in front of the bricks and all those rocks there. I normally pull fish out left and right with that thing there, as a bait rod, and I did that for about 15, 20 minutes before I went live trying to catch me some fresh bait, and then I just said heck with it, and I threw it out there and left it out there, and it never caught a fish either. If Little Rod ain't getting it done, ain't nothing getting it done out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just just hanging out, sniffing air, and being a handsome Pat, man. That's about all I got going. I'm ready to go fishing. It's starting to get a little warming trend. Snow's finally melted off. I got a couple of little patches here and there. Thank God. I'm ready for a little bit of lizard weather.
Yeah, that's what cracked me up about Randall too. He's out there in the desert and they got some snow just the other day.
Dude,
kind of like you. I live in a desert area, but I
live in a high desert, but I live on top of a mountain, unfortunately. And I tell you what, it gets colder than a well digger's ass here. What you doing on that walking stick there, fella?
On my walking stick?
Yeah.
Well.
Got a bum leg?
Well, I had an accident back in 2009. Broke my back in 3 places.
Oh,
so
bless your heart. Good God almighty.
I've had 4 surgeries. Yeah, 4.
Sure.
Try to put me back together. So, yeah.
All the king's horses. I hear you, bub. I hear you.
Yeah.
I got a couple of bubs that, were in, that used to rodeo and got kind of, their spines rearranged by bulls and stuff. And they can't hardly walk, and they've been through several surgeries. And I know a couple that's been in car accidents, same way. So, I'm familiar with people that has problems with their back. I had a little bit of problem for a while with my back, and I finally went to a chiropractor, and she was a little bitty Jew woman, and dude, I am not kidding you, dude. She couldn't have been over 5'4" and weighed $120.
Right.
And I literally went into her office because I thought it was a guy. I never even thought it was a woman. And a chiropractor, I just naturally thought it was going to be a man, and I walked in there, and there was this little bitty Jew woman, And the reason I keep saying it because she's proud to be Jewish, and I like it that she's proud that she's Jewish. And
Right.
she come in there, and I come in there on 2 canes, one in each hand, so I wouldn't bust my ass either way, you know.
Right.
And
Right.
she took some pictures of my back and stuff. She said, "Oh," she said, let me get over here and lay down on this table." And she tucked me up, got me where she wanted, and she said, "You ready?" I said, "Sure." And buddy, she jumped up, hung a toe in the back of my arm, and pushed on my shoulder, and it literally ripped me from my bunghole up to the back top of my head. Just
Oh
ripped.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I had never had my back pop like that before, dude. And it was just, oh my God. Then she grabs my head and twisted both ways and
Twisted.
got big
Yeah.
old cracks out of it.
Oh yeah, you did.
And then she put me on this bed that would just mash on you. You know, it was so wonderful. I wanted to take that
Oh yeah.
bed home. I wanted to take that bed home. And dude, I walked out there with canes in my hand, you know, and
Right.
I could walk upright. And it was the first
Right.
time I had walked upright in about a week. And after about a week of being all bit hunched over, hurting, I went and seen somebody. And I said, you didn't even ask me, you know. She said, "You didn't ask me for any medicine." I said, "Well, shit, I think you fixed me."
Yeah.
And she said, "That's good, because I don't give out pills. I give out advice and
Right.
hand care." You know, she goes, "I don't believe in that medicine shit. You don't need that stuff. If you
Right.
need medicine, you need somebody better than me. Then you need a real doctor."
Right.
And I'm telling you what, dude, I to this day have never had another back. I don't know what it is. I've just never had another backache. My shoulders and stuff are all wore out. My knees have been replaced a couple times, but my back, thank God, it's got a big old belly. It's got it towed around too, so it's doing a
Right.
good job. It's doing. I keep it exercising with that belly, I guess.
Right. I broke mine in 3
That was
places.
funny, Travis. I'm sorry, let me interrupt for a minute. I
Yeah.
highlighted that because that was hilarious as shit. You said, "What are you doing with that walking stick?" No BS said, "Probably walking."
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
No, I wanted to know. I wanted to know why
Uh,
he was hurt. How come he was hurt? Was he hurting or something?
Yeah. I broke my back in 3 places. It's
Yeah.
about a 1,200-pound steer got me down, and he worked me over.
Yeah.
He stomped me and butted me and everything you could imagine before they got him off of me. And yeah, he ended up breaking my back in 3 places, and I've got rods.
I don't know. I don't know how I survived. I really don't. You know,
I
messing
don't
with
either.
cattle.
I don't
I
either.
worked on ranches. I've been pushed up against the fence by big ass bulls, and
Oh
they weren't
yeah.
even trying to. They wasn't even just trying. They wasn't trying to hurt me. They were just wanting to rub their head on you. And I don't. You know, once you get I don't know if you know about. Well, you must do. When they
Oh
get to
yeah.
be your buddies, they want to touch you.
Oh yeah. They
Cows
just
are
won't
like
rub up
dogs,
on you.
man.
Yeah.
And homie just won't come rub his head on you, you know, because he
Yeah.
ain't got no fingers. And boy, he'll push you up, and you know they push you against the fence and just squash the shit out of you. Cause hell, they weigh 1,000 pounds, you know.
Oh, you get one weigh 2,000 pounds. He
Oh
just
yeah,
takes that big old ass head and
yeah.
pushes on you. Yeah, I know. I understand.
Only
Yeah.
2,000 pound bull I ever seen. It was a Seminole,
Right.
and a Seminole in a African. I'll say it in a minute. Starts with a K. Cross. And
Yeah, we had one that was a Simmental Gelby, and he
this
weighed
was
2650.
Kianina. That's what it
Kenny.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the biggest sons of bitches you ever seen in your life, dude. They're over 7 foot at the shoulder. That's
Oh
a
yeah.
big cow. That's a big cow. And
But this.
they killed a bunch of
Tell
their
Drew to settle down, Wendy.
they killed a bunch of their cows trying to throw Kianina bull, you know, calves. You know, because
Right.
they were just too big. And finally, they
Yeah.
bred them with a cross between a Simmental and a Bramer.
Right.
And they started banning. He talking about put out a meat cow. Good Lord, them things got some steaks on them.
Yeah. Yeah. We bred out Simmental and Angus,
Mm-hmm.
and we come out with he's a chocolate covered calf, and I mean they grew enormous.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Ryan had a bunch of Santa Gertrudis, purebred Santa Gertrudis. He just loved, and kept his other bulls away from him. But he did that. He had his Angus separate. He had his Santa Gertrudis, and then he had his Simmentals, and then he started experimenting with them big beef masters and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
so,
yep.
And I just go help them on when it was branding time, and I messed up and went one time while they were doing hay. Never again. That was my last hay. And I'd hauled hay before.
Yeah,
but not like impellers haul hay, dude. When they get ready, they got 30,000, 40,000 acres, and that's all you're gonna do for the next 2 months is cut hay.
Yeah. That's all I do.
By the time you get one field, the other field's ready. And when about time all that stuff, you come back, the field is ready for its second cut. So y'all work too hard on here. I'm going back shrimping.
I mowed hay in the moonlight. I mean, the moon was shining. I'd mow up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning just to get the field done, just to get it cut down. And then, wait 2 days, then go out and kick it, and wait another day, and then go back out and rake it, and then I'd bale it, and then I'd get all the guys in that I needed to put it up. Yeah, it was a job.
It was great. They finally brought in these big round rollers, and hell, we did everything with tractors in, and picked everything up with tractors. Wasn't on that I didn't mind that. I can ride a tractor all damn day. It don't matter.
Oh yeah, take a take a steer and pick it up.
Be so scratched up and sunburned and backache.
Oh yeah, I know all about it. I've done it all my life. I mean, I've worked with cattle and farming. I mean,
where you live at,
ain't nothing farming I ain't done. I mean, artificial bred. All our Angus.
Inseminate.
Artificial insemination.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah. We used a Gomer bull just to tell us when the cow was in heat.
Yeah,
he couldn't breed her, and he had a ball marker on his chin, and he'd paint her back. And once we found one that was painted, we'd bring her in. I'd check her, make sure her cervix was open, and I would
give her a tube.
Inseminate her. Yep.
Put her in the squeeze chute. Give it up.
Yep, that's it. Yep. Run your arm up in there, hold that thing down, run that
I've done it all, bro. I've inseminated them. I've pulled calves out of them.
I've used come-alongs to get calves out.
Oh yeah.
Once again, these two fellas are proving you never know what the hell is going to happen here. They're talking about artificially inseminating.
I'm sorry, Mike. We got off track. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. It's interesting. It's like an interesting thing to learn.
Yeah,
it's a different job,
Yep. I mean,
somebody's got to do it.
Dude, and homeboy had a range of hogs too. They just ran wild out there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
they didn't run wild. They had a feeding system and stuff, but we'd go herd hogs just like we would cows and stuff, and then we'd have to cut the teeth on the little ones and all that.
Castrate them.
Yeah, and you got some pissed off sow that didn't want you messing.
Oh
with her
yeah, she was mad as hell.
She'll hurt you, dude. If she get a hold of you, she hurt you. And they were
that's when we used a high fence. The board was about a foot off the ground. When she come around with all them piglets, you just reach under the board and grab the piglet, jerked his ass out from under the damn board. Flipped him over, cut his testicles out, and cleaned him up and turned his ass loose. But she would be mad. Yeah, I know. Been there, done that.
Now, I kind of figured that, Kim, this type of conversation would not really matter here because there's so many farm people and homesteaders and all of this that come through here They'd be like,
Yep.
yeah, I know exactly what they're talking about.
Well, dude, I'd work for that cat to get a couple calves, you know, for my parents and stuff, and we had land. We'd run them out and we'd feed them up for, you know, for our groceries.
Yeah.
And I did. That's what I would do. I'd go help them out, do work, and then I'd get a calf or two. You know, depends on how long I work for them. But at least I'd always get one a year. You know what I mean? So that was always a good thing.
Right. Right.
Besides, he loved catfish, and I used to kept him in catfish. You know.
But the only thing I hated was going out in the field, and you know, we usually calved in March and April. You know, you had 300 cows, and you had, you know, you'd have 15 calves a day.
Yeah, or more.
You know, I mean, you had to go out, catch that calf, you know, flip it over, was a heifer, a bull, whatever, castrate it, vaccinate it, give it all its vaccinations, tag it, put the, you know, the cow's number in with the calf. So, you know, when it comes time to work calves and cows in, you know, up in the summer or late in the fall, then we know when we separate them, we know who was who.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I've been run under trucks. I've been run into trucks, trying to, you know, grab them calves and them damn cows. Just, they didn't want you messing with them calves now.
She weighed 900 pounds herself, you know.
Oh, yeah.
She stomp on your foot. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. She go blowing that snot and everything and pawing the ground. You grab that calf and run under the damn truck and try to work him, you know, or whatever. You know, he or her. But, you know, it took me a little bit.
People usually kept them off of us. We'd usually separate them, you know, and the first thing we did was tagged them, you know, and we knew which cow, you know, if they were little bitty, first thing we do, we'd go through the field and we'd tag them, and then we'd do the roundup and bring them in and do the indoctrination, because usually there was some kind of worm or something we was looking out for that year for the cows, even though they've been vaccinated. Everybody needs a new booster or whatever, you know. And oh man, I tell you what, it's, you know, cowboying's hard, and you know, and you think riding a horse all day, it sounds romantic until you have to work out of that.
Until you actually got blisters on it.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, you give them blackleg, selenium, A and D. I mean, you vaccinate these calves with all this, and you know, whether it's a heifer or a bull, you know, if you only keep that bull for breeding purposes down the road, you know, you marked him out, double tagged him, or, you know, if you don't want to keep him, you know, you're going to sell him as beef, you know, in the fall of the year, you castrate him right there on the spot.
Yeah.
You know, cut the end of that little old bag off and pull them two seeds out, and that's it.
Mr. Till told me something that saved my life one time. He goes, I want you to always remember this. No matter how docile a cow is, if she has horns, she knows she has horns.
Yes, she does.
You know, them big bald head ones are bad enough, but you get one that got a couple stickers on them, man, you better be watching out.
You damn right. Yeah, we always dehorned all ours. So.
Yeah, we did too, most of them.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of times, you know, we had a lot of polled you know, like Angus and the Santa Gertrudis usually came.
Yeah, a lot of people crossbred. You know, they crossbred with the pole Hereford and Angus, so they, you know, they would learn some horns. Yep.
There ain't nothing more sexier than a big old fat Hereford bull. You know,
oh yeah,
he's so cool.
Yeah,
I missed it. Wendy was naked. I'm putting on clothes now. I was out there taking a shower.
Oh my God,
we done missed it.
Damn it! Where's John at? I know he got some pictures.
Yeah, John Wiggs. John Wiggs got to be here somewhere.
Professional stalker. He got some pictures.
Right.
But I tell you what, there, Mike. I got a picture of Wendy a while ago.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I said, finally.
That sounds like blackmail.
No, I said, I finally put a face, put a face to a name.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard her.
Yeah,
You know,
I've seen her. She's actually been up here live before. Plus, in some of her videos, she's got her face on video.
but
Yeah,
I never
I
She
seen her.
has been up
I
here
have,
live a couple times,
all I've
briefly,
ever seen is
but
her
the face was
characters.
there.
but I have never seen her.
I've never seen her
Never.
mug. John goes, I'm
Oh,
looking through the window now.
yeah, John is.
You better watch out. Drew will stop that shit one of these nights.
Yeah, he will. He'll whoop that ass.
It's Santo. Take my 45.
You're gonna be peeking in the window, and all of a sudden you're gonna hear behind your head.
Yeah. Or click, click.
You're gonna feel some cold steel back there.
But you know, the
I
weird
gotta let
thing
my
is
dog
Drew
in.
buys the pictures from him, so I don't know. I don't know what that is about. The Journals of Awakening.
Yeah, that's a good channel. He's funny as heck. Him and his lady both are funny as hell. They've been here a while. I've been over there a long time. I've shared them out quite a bit. Wendy checked them out. Wendy says she likes them too. Sometimes they just sit there and shoot the shit and talk about subjects and topics or what's going on in the house or whatever. Sometimes he just stands up there and does comedy. Yeah, good people.
And it was kind of
He's even been on one of my lives before. The first night he was here, he actually popped up on my live panel. That was the first time I met him. He popped in here and he seemed pretty funny, so I checked him out the next day, and I've been watching what I can when I can. You know me, I get around, but yeah, he's one of those where every once in a while I make sure I go look and check out some replays if I've missed it.
Wendy, come up here and let me see what your little mug really looks like. Come up live. I know you're looking pretty. You just got out of the shower.
How'd you like the bar tonight, Mike?
See, Wendy's vouching for him too. The fact that it's an Applebee's, I'm cracking up. I thought she was just talking shit. Like, yeah, it's nice working here at Applebee's. I'm like, well, that's one step up above Applebee's. She's like, not really. And then she walks away. And you're like, no, dude, this is really an Applebee's. I bought shit a brick. I ain't never seen an Applebee's like that.
Now, the one that's beside me, she come up there and got on camera.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she's from Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is but she ain't about 4 foot tall. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, I gotta get the cleaning.
Yeah, she did.
But yeah, when she said it, I'm living the life at Applebee's, I really thought that was a joke. And I go, oh, come on, that's one step up from an Applebee's.
No.
She's like, all right, I gotta get back to cleaning. See you. And then I asked you, I go, so what's that place called? And you're like, Applebee's.
Yeah, it was.
I about sit a brick. I'm not lying. I just seriously, I've never seen an Applebee's look like that. Has a modern look to it. You know what I mean? It looks like an actual bar where you can get some food. It don't look like a club. It did look like a bar or restaurant, but it definitely, I've never in my life seen an Applebee's look like that.
It's more a bar.
And shit?
I mean, the people that come there are, we all just meet there at the bar most time. I mean,
there's a bar in Applebee's.
Oh yeah, it's a big horseshoe bar.
Oh yeah, Applebee's always has a bar.
Oh
yeah,
okay.
It's a big horseshoe bar.
I'm sorry, I just snapped to what you're talking about. Applebee's, yeah. We got Applebee's.
Yeah, that little restaurant. It's actually called the Neighborhood Bar and Grill.
Yeah, that's it.
I like that Bourbon Street steak. Yeah,
but see, ours around here, every Applebee's I've ever been to, anywhere around, even when I travel around this area, like if I go down to Jacksonville or Peoria or whatever, my local area, they all look exactly like some of the original Applebee's did. They got that stupid little bitty horseshoe bar, and they have the exact same table arrangements.
Right.
I cannot walk into any Applebee's and get lost. I know exactly where I'm at. I'm like, yeah, it's the same exact building.
That's
They
what
built
yeah.
every building the exact same around here.
drinking Brewsters.
It sure as
We
hell
used to
don't look
drink
like
the
this shit.
Brewsters, the big cold on the tap Brewsters.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
we used to get $3 Brewsters. We just sat there and get scrambled and go back to work.
Oh, hell, they had $1.50 Brewsters. So, yeah, you can drink a few there for $1.50.
Oh,
Hell,
as
I
a matter
can't
of fact,
drink
if you
about
think
3 of
about
them.
it, you know those little goblet, that little goblet that I drink out of? The
Yeah,
reason I bought me a set of those is because I used to serve at Applebee's and they had those. They had
yeah,
that big round little goblet
yeah,
for the big beer.
yeah.
There was a beer you could order like your normal pint, or you could get that big old goblet beer. And that's
Right.
why I have those goblets, because I liked them so much when I went to Applebee's.
Make
And when
a
I served
pause, make
there,
a
I was
pause.
like, yeah. So I bought me a set.
Well, they call them Brewsters around here. So,
Yeah, that's what it was called, a Brewster.
yep.
Now, up in Peoria, there's a restaurant called Schooners, and they have the same thing, and they call it a schooner.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they do.
Oh, wait, no, it's called a Brutus. A Brutus is the tall pint glass, I thought.
Right. Right. It
The
is.
Brutus was like that taller, it you could grab it like a normal pint glass, but it was taller. That was the
Oh,
Brutus.
yep. Yeah, it's a Brutus. We call
Yeah.
them Brewsters.
Brewsters.
Yeah, Brewster. You got to remember, Mike, I'm from the South, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Different era, different language.
There you go. Yeah, they was two
And
there from
obviously a
Canada.
different freaking Applebee's. My
They was two there earlier sitting beside me that was from Canada, and they couldn't understand a word I was saying.
Oh, that happened to me a couple Fridays ago because I had beer drinking Aussie up here and Dragon the Gamer. So I had somebody from Australia and somebody from the UK on panel, and I was already like drunk. I had a whole bunch of Fireball and beers. I just kind of was looking at them like,
Yeah.
I haven't watched that replay yet, but I guarantee I was not that engaged. Like my ear was not going to be catching an Australian with the hard Australian accent and
the UK.
somebody from the UK with the hard accent trying to communicate with me that night. But I do remember they were here. It was a fun night. I almost didn't go live that night. The chat, I remember, was fun, and I remember engaging with the chat. But as far as those two fellas, it was kind of like, all right, have at it.
I'm telling you, these two, I mean, everything they said was A, and I was going A, B, C, D, E, F, G, motherfucker. I don't know what the hell you're saying. I mean,
so it was almost like the South Park version of Canadians.
Yeah, that's
what's it all about?
Yeah, no,
okay. Yeah.
And they tried to pronounce the town, where I'm from there. Oh my God, they was way off.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
Well, anybody from the north calls it Whiteville. But that ain't what it's called. We call it wiffle. Like wiffle ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. We shorten it. I mean, if you try to spell it the way we say it, you ain't gonna get it right. I mean, because it's spelled Whiteville.
Yeah.
It's Whiteville. And we, around here, we call it wiffle.
What is that, Oklahoma or something?
No, I'm in Virginia.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, what?
You
Duggar, come on.
You West Virginia or Virginia?
Virginia, Southwest, in the mountains of Virginia. Yep.
Yeah, I got a buddy who lives in West Virginia, and I always tell him, I live in West by God, Virginia.
Now, we have a camp in West Virginia, up in the northern part, up around Douglas County. Yeah.
What, do you got, a hunting camp?
Well, it's not a hunting camp. It's just a getaway camp. It's an old schoolhouse that was remodeled, and the hitching post where they used to tie the horses out when they come to school there, we took all that down. But the rest of it is still original. The chalkboard and everything on the wall is still there. I mean, this is back in the woods. I mean, way back. We got I think it's 136 or 138 acres that we got there.
And you don't hunt it? Nothing to
Oh
hunt?
yeah, oh yeah. I go to hunt there every year.
Oh, they got whitetail?
Yeah, whitetail and black bear.
I ain't never ate me no bear. We
I
got
ain't
bear.
gonna eat none either. It's stringy. I tried to eat it. People tried to cook it. Oh, it's stringy as hell. I mean, I ain't eating that. No.
I got, we got bear here, and seen somebody skin one. Look like a human being all skin up.
They do, don't they?
I just like I don't eat nothing. And I like bears, dude. Cool.
You see the hands?
Yeah.
Yep. I can't eat one. They're greasy. Oh my God, they're greasy.
I heard you got to render them down.
Now I got a question. If you get a bear claw donut, do you accidentally bite your hand occasionally?
Do what?
Gets lost.
If you're eating a bear claw donut, do you accidentally bite your hand occasionally? Because it looks like a bear claw.
Yeah. I got you, Mike. I got you. Yep.
It was a dad joke, I guess.
It was a weak attempt at humor, is what it was.
Yeah.
Clarified immediately.
The bear claw. Okay. Hey,
y'all don't hear dad jokes from me often, but that was probably a dad joke right there.
Dad jokes.
No, Mike, that's all right, dude.
Hook Fishing says bear stew meat is about all you can do with it.
That's about it. I mean, I've tried to eat
it was stew or chili. You make stew or chili out of it.
But it's so damn stringy. I mean, I mean, how in the hell can you cook stew meat when it's just long and stringy meat? I mean, dark red meat.
I ain't got no clue.
I don't either.
I bet there's somebody on YouTube that has a great bear recipe.
Oh, they do. Yeah, exactly, Mike.
Hey, what's going on, Lance, my cool guy?
I'm putting in for my hunts tomorrow. My elk. I'm gonna put in for elk, mule deer, oryx, and pronghorn.
Okay, you gonna get you one of them speed goats, huh?
I've already got one.
No, I think dead. I got some guys here.
They're not my favorite. They're all right, but they do got that goat taste to them. So
right. But these guys here, local that go out there and speed goat hunt. I mean, they come back with a couple every year, and they bring me some of that meat.
It ain't bad. I'm hoping to go down to South Texas. My buddy's got a big ass ranch down there. He lets me hunt on anytime I want.
Right.
But I talked to him the other day. I hadn't talked to him in a while, and he wants me to come down.
Hello, Donna.
I can shoot a couple of axis deer and
oh yeah,
a couple of small hogs. He goes, man, I need you to get down here and shoot 3 or 4 of these does. And, I said, well, I don't even want to shoot a buck. I'll shoot all does if you'll let me. And he goes, come shoot a bunch of them. I've got too many.
Yeah,
he's got black buck, all kinds of shit on his land.
Yeah, we took several does off our property up there this year. So, yeah, I mean, our doe population up there in West Virginia it has exploded. I'm telling you. But yeah, we had some guys come in and we let them kill a couple does, and me and my brother-in-law and my son-in-law, we killed a couple does apiece.
Yeah, I don't care to even kill a buck. You know
No.
what I mean? I want a yearling doe. That's
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years old or younger.
Even 2 years. Yeah, 2
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you got to take out older does, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But if it was brown, it was down.
Now we don't have that concept.
We had to shoot four does before we could get a buck tag.
Right. Yeah, we do up there. I mean, we have to kill so many. We have to kill 2 does before we get a buck tag, and
yeah, it fluctuates.
Yeah, it costs. I mean, it's a cost, but still, it's out of state. I'm out of state going up there because I'm not a resident of West Virginia.
Still cheap meat, bro. Cheap, good meat.
Yeah, I bring them back. I pack them in a cooler, and I bring them back, and I cook. I can them, and we eat the hell out of it.
I've never canned it ever. I've always just made hamburger or sausage out of it, or I keep the backstrap, cut steaks out of it. I never.
No, you can. I can it all
because I go through it too fast.
Well, I can my burger.
Into a deer eating frenzy for a long time.
You grind up your hamburger, you put it in a jar, and you put it in a canner. And when you want, once you get it done, I mean, I probably got 60 quarts of deer meat downstairs.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you make it into hamburger and you cook it, or you chunk it?
I make it in some of it's in hamburger, but a lot of it is in stew meat. And I put green peppers and onions in it when I can it. And you can put it in anything you want. You make,
chili out of it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've had deer spaghetti.
Oh, yeah. That's what I use my burger for. I drain it off. You don't put no water in it. I mean, I've seen people put water in it and can it, but you don't need to, because once you can it, there's enough moisture in that meat. When you can it, you got a third of moisture that has came out of that meat in that jar.
Same way with fish. You pat dry them before you put them in the jar. Little sprinkle of canning salt, put the lid on it, cook it for 90 minutes. And I always put harito peppers or pearl onions in them.
Yeah, right.
You talking about it's better than any of that canned mackerel. Like I jar salmon, little kokanee salmon we get. And I tell you what, dude, that's better than any sardine, mackerel you ever ate, man. You talking about on a fishing trip with some crackers and a hunk of cheese. Jeez,
canned trout. Oh my goodness. I mean, you can pack so many. Trout. Yeah. And all you gotta do is take a fork and dig them out, put them on a cracker, like you say.
Turns to mush. Get it cooked enough where it won't spoil. It turns to mush. Big on, unless they're big trout. Now, big trout, you can get a big chunk off of. You can get it close, but it's just wasting good trout to me. If it's that big, I'm gonna fry it up immediately,
right?
Or make an almondine.
But when I can trout, I count everything whole. Only thing that ain't in the jar is the head.
That's it. Yep. That's it.
Yep. I mean, I can the tail.
It's like eating sardines.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. That's
bones
it.
And all.
Yep. You can eat bones and all. Once you can it, it's good to go.
If you ever talk to Josh from 1 Ton Fishing Club, I sent him a jar of that my canned salmon. And he did a little video on it. He goes, "Holy crap!" I go, "Yeah." And he went through. I said, "You going to share that with Art?" He go, "Oh hell no!" And he didn't. He said right there, he's that old Art. He said, "Damn." he calls me mediums. Damn, mediums, that was some good shit.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, and I said, everybody I've ever gave a jar to is always, you got any of that jarred salmon, Doug?
Right.
My buddy Eddie, me and him, we go out and we kill the shit out of them summer kokanee just because, so we can put up, 40, 60, 80, 100 jars of them. Because they don't, you only get them during the summer.
Right.
And getting them ones that are dying, after they made their run, I mean,
Right.
they ain't worth,
No.
you can take and make salmon patties out of them and then freeze the salmon patties, but they ain't good like them summer kokanee. Oh my God, them things are so good.
A lot of people make dog food out of them.
Yeah, I take and I smoke them, and then I jar them. I put a little smoke in them too, and then I put some harito peppers in there and
Right.
pinch that salt, dude. That's the best damn thing you ever put in your mouth. I ain't shitting you. And it's so handy when you're going fishing or just on a trip. You just want a snack that's more than just a snack. You know what I mean? And I tell you, with a chunk of cheese and some Waverly crackers, you can hurt yourself, boy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the only way to go is can everything. I mean, I can anything I get. I mean, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I got the coolest pressure cooker though, man. They one of them ones that whistle or shake. It just it's got a little button that comes up and tells you when it's on high or whatever. It's the easiest pressure cooker in the world. I use it constantly.
I got one of the jinglers, the 15 pound, 10 pound, 5 pound.
I've seen one of them blow up, so no thank you.
No, I have too.
I've seen it go through the drywall above the stove, brother.
Yeah, my grandmother had a pot of beans on one time, and them some bitches blew through. It stopped up. I don't know what in the hell happened. But it blew that jingler off, and it blew beans all over the ceiling.
They're dangerous, dude. But that one I got, it's so simple, and I can put 8 jars in it, and
I got one.
I can put 8 jars in it. If I did it half pints, I could do 16.
Yep.
But I like the pints, but the half jars are good for personal snacking,
Oh yeah, the little half pint jars. Jelly jars are what we call them.
But like when I'm making a fresh Cobb salad or something like that, I'll just bust it out and throw some salmon on it. It's pretty tasty.
Oh yeah.
Well, Mikey, how you doing, man? You got to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll probably be leaving here at around midnight too. So unless people want to hang out, and they can hang out. If not, I'll end it at around midnight because I do work tomorrow. I've just been enjoying the conversation.
Midnight? Hell, it's almost 1 a.m. here.
It's
11 here.
Yeah, I'm 1 a.m. 12:50.
Doug's an hour behind me, and Ricky's an hour ahead of me.
Yep. 12:52 is what I got. Yep.
Yep. So I'll probably end this at midnight my time.
Yeah,
but I was actually just enjoying all the multiple conversations. Like I said, sometimes having great people up here on this panel intrigues me, and I just sit back and let them talk because I'm hearing things that I don't know about, like the insemination earlier and all that crap.
Even
some of the people that are over in the chat know about that though, because this is a mixed chat. This is not a one thing fits all. We have a mixed chat. There was people in chat who are like, we used to raise bulls too, and this and that, and it's so those type of topics are actually interesting. That's why I don't raise no damn chickens. I live in a city. I don't raise chickens, but I like watching NB Heritage Farms videos about chickens.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to hear that. So that's why I just let y'all have at it and was just kicking back, listening to and interacting with the chat a little bit.
Yeah.
See, Kim's still here. I'm enjoying this conversation. It's stuff I'm familiar with and understand. See?
Okay. Okay, Kim.
Obviously, Wendy's in the garden, the homestead, and whatever, knows about raising animals and stuff too. So yeah,
Okay.
it's like I don't mind that. Is it something I know about? No. Is it something y'all know about and are having a good time talking about? Yeah. Is the chat actually enjoying themselves over there? Yeah. So I don't give a damn.
Mike, we didn't mean to take over your show. I mean, it's
Hey,
just
you made it
something me
more
and Doug.
interesting because I was just sat here smoking and drinking and interacting.
Right.
y'all
Drinking and
brought extra. Y'all
smoking
brought
and
something extra
smoking
to
and
the. You guys always do. You bring something extra to the show, and that's why I love having a panel.
Right.
Can I hold it down on my own? Yes, I have forever, but I
Yeah.
appreciate the panel because it brings new,
Yeah,
intriguing things and conversations
we
to it, no
we
matter
get to
what that
hang out with our
conversation
friends,
is.
man. I
I've
don't
been
Yeah,
think
to
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think Mike is an acquaintance. I guarantee you, if we see each other on the street, we're gonna shake hands, maybe give each other a hug. You know what I mean?
yeah.
What's
Shake
up,
hands.
bub?
I'm hugging your ass. What you talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah, there we go.
Watch
The
out!
hug.
I hug
Yeah.
back.
I'm gonna shake your hand first and then pull your ass in.
So I'm gonna surprise everybody. I'm gonna get my money right. You know, we had somebody do something dirty, dude. You know, everybody thought he was the brother. You know, we have a team called the Good Team, and none of us kin to each other, but we've over the years got to be really just
Good
tight
job, Kim.
friends. You know, just a group of us, and you know, we're the guys that call you, Christmas and that kind of stuff, and we talk to each other, but we did real estate and stuff together, and one of our good buddies did some underhanded shit and cost me about 70,000 and my buddy about 100,000.
Oh my.
Because he got greedy. Instead of getting his 7%, his wife was the real estate agent on the deal. And instead of getting her 7%, they went for 100% of it, and took our customer and presented a new bid for the house, and that was the day we were closing. I was so fucking mad, dude. We're still, and he thought they'd get away with it, and
Yeah.
my boy used to sleep with the asset manager of that bank, so I mean, that was his little girlfriend, and she goes, "Hey, this girl named, I'm not going to say her name, but she said her name, and he goes, "Are you kidding me?" And she goes, "No." And she goes, "She's my real estate agent. I have a contract with it." And he said, "Well, you can get her real estate license if you want it, because that's exactly what she did. Put it under another name, But her
Yeah.
presenting it, she didn't have the right to do that. She had a fiduciary obligation. And we had to go in and go, "Hey, no, that ain't right." And we had to cloud the title. So that's going to put us another 3 to 4 or 5 months, to before we get this damn deal closed. I've been waiting on this deal for 4 or 5 years. It's just,
What's up, CFM?
guitar player. What up, man? That boy can't play guitar.
Look at that. I'm trying to say I'm about to get out of here, and Ricky's bringing some more moonshine, it looked like.
No.
I saw a jar fly by. Or is it the meat? Oh, no, it's the meat. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw the jar, my mind.
Yeah. This is a can of deer meat that was canned in 21. I mean,
yeah, I can see all that juice you were talking about in there too.
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't add no water. I mean, you can eat it right out of the jar.
Yeah, it's done. It's cooked.
Yep, it's done.
Well, that'd be so easy to make a quick
when you said moonshine meat,
beef tips,
moonshine
or
meat,
deer tips. I would love.
Hey, that's probably how I like mine.
Onion gravy.
Oh yeah,
just put it in a
you
stew.
can put it. You can make a stew, whatever. I mean, it don't matter what you want to do with it.
Well, I don't know
All right, y'all.
about you, my friend.
Everybody who visited me this morning when I was, or this afternoon, I guess, when I was fishing. Thank you. Those who came back in
Yep.
this evening, thank you very much. I
Yep.
am about to take my butt to bed.
I am
It's
too.
midnight.
Yep.
Yep. I appreciate y'all hanging out this evening. Great conversation between you two fellas. It was very interesting listening to it.
Thank you,
And
man.
everybody that's been up here on chat, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Everybody
I'm
in chat,
have a
thanks
couple
for
sits
hanging
here.
out.
I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes left, and then I'll end it because I like to hit it on the even number. So 2 more minutes, and then I'm out of here, y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
slamming
going
out
too,
here.
Mike.
Mr.
Yep.
Duggar loves everybody. Y'all take care of your little bitty selves.
Yep.
We love you too, Duggar.
Yep. You too, Doug.
And Ricky, obviously. I still can't believe that was an Applebee's.
It was. It was. I swear. And that little gal sitting there beside me. I mean, she was.
I know.
Yeah.
She said, I'm living the dream at Applebee's. And I'm like, oh, that looks like a step up from Applebee's. She's like, yeah, he's lit. I'm out of here. I didn't know it was an Applebee's. I've never seen an Applebee's look like that, man.
Well, that same Applebee's, the girl unbuttoned her shirt.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was no Applebee's.
Yeah, that's
But
what.
anyways, I love you guys, and I do appreciate y'all. Ricky, Kim, Wendy, Nikki. Oh my God, Nikki, really? You're late to the party. I'm doing my shutdown. I'm leaving. Nikki just popped in. What's going on, girl?
Yeah.
It's midnight. I work tomorrow. I'm taking my butt to bed. Hello, Nikki. Thanks for coming back in. But yeah, and everybody that's been here this evening, I appreciate it. It was good company. I had a good time. I've been drinking since 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I didn't cuss nobody out, so I think today was a good day.
Oh, I've been drinking before then, Mike.
I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. Good night, Mike.
Love y'all.
Yeah.
Have a great night.
Yep.